flown into it, wasn't it?
There's not much room to breathe out there, is there? It wasn't good to be back, obviously, but I thought the boys were superb, especially first half. You know, played with big energy and big quality, and you know, probably the only criticism that we have is maybe that we don't go 3 or 4 even at half time, because we were so good in the game. And you know the game's always going to turn at some point when you come here. You know, the good side as well, and get the ball forward, and once the crowd gets involved in the game, then you know it can be difficult, but you know, still in our hands in terms of, you know, the games that will play out. So we've left here in a positive place.
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite the win that it looked it was maybe going to be, but still quite happy with a draw and the way things are looking.
Yeah, well, that's it. You get to sometimes see the bigger picture as well, and it's always a tough game when you come here. Probably the disappointment will be that, you know, we've drawn the game after being so positive and being so good in the game. So you know, there's probably a little bit of disappointment on the bus, but you know, we'll dust ourselves down, and like I say, we look forward to the run-in now as well.
How difficult a period has it been for you now? Was this the game you were always working towards? Yeah,
obviously it's a big game, especially when you come here. You want to try and be involved and try and help the group as much as you can. And yeah, as soon as we sort of got the verdict, then we tried to put all our eggs in the basket for this game, and never quite made it from the start. But you know, I wanted to be here, and you know, if I'd have missed the game, then I'd have been devastated. So, but the positive is the boys were so good. Played with big personality and quality, and like I say, we've come out here in a positive place as well.
Are you going to have to manage this for the final weeks of the season?
We'll see how we go. You know, the very little sort of training time, but just trying to get up to speed and trying to be involved in as many games as I can. So yeah, I'll be given everything to try and play in as many games as I can between now and the end of the season.
When was the decision made, Callum, that you wouldn't start, and was it always a plan you would come on at some point?
Yeah, obviously those decisions sort of lie with the manager. I spoke to him on Friday, and he gave me the call, so that was fine. And like I say, it's always about the team. It's never about me personally in terms of, you know, me wanting to play in the game or whatever. It's what's best for the team, and like I say, we try to put all our eggs in the basket to get involved in the game, and try and help the lads as much as we can. So like I say, I'm delighted that, you know, one, performance-wise we were excellent. Just a little bit disappointed we didn't win the game, but you know, I think it sets us up well for the end of the season.
Would you assess your position then, Callum?
Listen, we'll just see how we react after the game. We know every game between now and then is so important, and we just continue to be how we've been for the last 4 or 5 weeks. You know, train really well. The games are coming, you know, sort of 1 a week at this point. So you know, all the focus and training is on the games, and when we come to the game, we have to give absolute maximum to win as many games as we can.
Back on the Celtic Park as well, and obviously the Rangers probably talked about that.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. We've got another big game to go. They're all big games, but you know, obviously when you look at this fixture, there's one to go, and obviously falls with us being at home, and we've got to try and take as much advantage of that as possible. So yeah, we look forward to it.
The manager mentioned the midfield trio, and you mentioned the first half in particular. Did they give you of it? Were you impressed with that?
Yeah, it was superb. I thought the whole team, to be honest, were outstanding. The way we played, the confidence to play through the pitch, and we were a real threat at the top end as well. So you know, team performance I thought was probably as good as I've seen here in terms of the first 45 minutes. I thought it was outstanding. And like I said, the only criticism is maybe we don't get the third one to give us more comfort in the game. But you know, second half we show good personality to get through the sticky spells as well.
You've been part of games, Callum, where you've come here and scored 4 or 5 goals, but that, like you say, that 45 minutes, was that as good as you've seen? I
think probably in terms of performance and staying calm and composure, the football that we played at times was outstanding. So yeah, definitely.
Did you feel in the early days after the injury, was there a point you maybe feared the worst at all, or were you always confident?
It's been a race against time, to be honest, in terms of especially this one. But you got to try and be sensible and see the bigger picture as well. But you know, this was a game that I wanted to try and be involved in to help the group, and you know, managed to do that. So hopefully there's no sort of bad reaction from the game, and then we just keep building for there, and hopefully get stronger over the next few weeks.
Cameron got quite lively at full time. It seemed like yourself, Cameron came in. What happened from your point of view?
None, it was fine. It was just too passionate teams just try to win the game, and sometimes it boils over. So that was nothing.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Callum.
Thank you.